We're at the halfway point of Alien Earth, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 4, and there's 4 episodes left as of this review in this 8-episode season. It's getting very, very interesting, and I will personally say I didn't enjoy this episode at all until the very, very end. We see that Wendy can talk to these species, or exactly the xenomorph, and we see finally that the embryo that evidently comes out of the face hugger and it kind of, goes into your body, and what bursts out is the chest burster. So it's really good to see that lore behind it, because we never did see how that was done in the previous movies and the spin-offs and everything. But for what it is, it's really, really fun. We then see different aspects of Cavalier, making his case of being a trillionaire. We get that. We understand that. Could you make a character more of an asshole than he already is? No, because the character of Cavalier is that. He's an asshole, he's annoying, and it's like every other billionaire, trillionaire, CEO out there in the real world that's just, flaunting their money around. But no, we need to keep these species. It's Weyland-Yutani's fault, yada, yada, yada. Well, okay, I understand that. But then you also have Cavalier's right-hand man, who is trying to get to the bottom of certain things, and we're trying to figure out what is really going on. Hermit then is much more into this episode than we see the brother to Wendy, or Marcy, who is formerly known. And then we see the aspect of things going on with Morrow and Arush. And it's like, okay. The character of Morrow, really, really good, but not enough good to, okay, he's doing something exciting or interesting. He's having Arush do everything for him. Arush, where he's sitting on that rock in those scenes, terrible CGI, I just want to point that out. And the character does get that aspect of, because we have Morrow go visit Arush's mom, kind of threaten Arush, saying, I need the eggs, this and that, or then kind of actually explains to Arush, you need a human to, go everything and get the xenomorph out. Well, okay, that's happening. Then you have Nibs, the other hybrid with the red hair, who says she's pregnant. Excuse me? What? I mean, okay. Then you have Dame Sylvia, an employee of the Project Corporation, and Arthur Sylvia's wife, who is the other scientist and the main scientist, where she kind of is talking to Nibs, but Nibs kind of attacks her. Okay, my question is, how are you pregnant? Do you want attention? What is actually going on? What is happening? Then we see a really, really cool scene where Kirsch and now another hybrid who renames himself Isaac, kind of deal with the eye octopus monster and the intelligence that this monster has. It's really, really scary, very, very creepy. Kirsch realizes this. Kirsch is planning something. He absolutely is planning something. He is the Michael Fassbender David character from Prometheus in this series. Because we just don't know what yet, but he's up to something. Like all of these androids are, or, this synthetic chief scientist, and then we have the aspects of what's going on, what's happening, and then Cavalier trying to convince Wendy that, your brother must go, but we have to do certain things. And then the fun happens. Finally, the fun happens, where we see that Wendy goes to the lung that evidently is for her brother. We thought it was in him already, but it's not. Don't know what's going on, what's happening. You see Arush looking at Hermit outside of his room, because he's going to get him to... A lot of stuff is happening. Wendy is able to speak with this hatched xenomorph, and it's like she starts petting it, and then she's like looking at it. It's like, okay, is she secretly the queen? That's the big question, ladies and gentlemen. Does she turn into the queen or something like that? Because I want to know how she's able to speak or, understand the xenomorph language. What is it? I want to know more. There's 4 episodes left. Will there be another season? That's the big question, because this takes place 2 years prior to the events of Alien, starring Sigourney Weaver. Very, very interesting concept. Like I stated, took a while to get going. The episode was really drawn out. Very much a lot of dialogue. Nothing much was happening. If it's called Alien, give me Alien. Give me the aliens. Give me the xenomorph. I love the character of Wendy. I absolutely love Kirsch. Timothy Olyphant is fantastic in the role he's playing. Morrow is really, really interesting. And the hybrids, some of the hybrids, annoying. Nibs, she's got to get out of her own head. And Arush is just being controlled and is a puppet to Morrow. But Kirsch is listening in on everything that Arush and Morrow are doing. So it's really interesting to see how everything is transpiring in this series. Like I stated, 4 episodes left. Hopefully it gets good, and it's going to be interesting. Episode 5 is titled In Space No One. So it's played off of In Space No One Can Hear You Scream. Number 6 is The Fly, which is interesting because I'm pretty sure it's based off of that, the Jeff Goldblum aspect of the Fly thing. Who knows? 7 is Emergence, and 8 is titled The Real Monsters. So I'm pretty sure the real monsters are going to be the humans aspect of it all. Cavalier will probably meet his demise because we don't hear anything of Prodigy Corporation in the Alien movies at all. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen, and I am excited. I just didn't like this episode, but I'm curious to see how everything plays out. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about episode 4 of Alien Earth. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the pacing, the length? What was your favorite scene in this episode? What was your least favorite scene? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is happening? And how do you think they're going to, end all of this season? And who's going to meet their demise and who's going to survive everything? Let me know in the comments section about all of the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week to my Alien Earth Episode 5 review titled In Space No One.